Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane from the YouTube channel Keane Vlogs. Today I'm going to be responding to Mr. Blueberry Pie. Mr. Blueberry Pie recently made a video calling me all kinds of names and stuff, and one of them is such as hypocrite. He doesn't like the fact that I stepped up to the plate and was one of the few out there who defended Onision. Defended Onision from what? Well, a YouTuber by the name of Mr. Repsian made a video expressing that he had broken into Onision's privacy on Facebook and got a hold of all kinds of information of Onision's family as well as the wife of Onision's family and contacted them, as well as his friend contacting by mail, the other ones also contacted by phone. And Mr. Repsian admitted this. This is over on my website called brettkeenvideo.com. Now, I don't understand for the life of me why Mr. Blueberry Pie here would sit there and say, oh, yes, he's going to defend that type of behavior. I don't understand why he would. Another thing, too, that Mr. Blueberry Pie mentions as well is he states that, Brett, you put your kids up on video a while back. Yes, I did, but I didn't sit there and have my children cussing out YouTubers. I didn't have my children accusing people of anything. My children were on video for about 10 seconds thanking the YouTube audience for the support and kindness that they showed our family, and that's it. You wouldn't know that, though, because the clips that people put up of my kids are silenced. They're quieted so you can't hear what's actually being said or the context of what the actual discussion is, which again is another reason that makes my point for me why kids shouldn't be put on video. Being that I'm a father who's experienced what the internet can do, taking the pictures of children and all that and putting it all over the internet, this is one of the reasons why I tell people it's bad news bears to put your kids on video. That doesn't make me a hypocrite. It just made it to where I didn't realize how terrible YouTube could be whenever I was originally having images of my children up on video. So now I'm warning people nowadays of what could possibly happen. I'm a perfect example of why you shouldn't have your kids up on video. But you're too dumb to realize that because it's obvious that you're trying to get views and subscriptions by attacking me. It's much easier because now Onision has accumulated so many haters and so much mob mentality that it's better just to pick up a pitchfork and a torch and go after Frankenstein as opposed to say, whoa, wait a minute, this is a human being. This is a person who has feelings and a fucking beating heart. It's so much easier to jump right into the in crowd, isn't it? What's trendy at the moment. So let's hope that in the future, whenever everybody decides they hate your ass and you're about 800,000 subscriptions in, if that's even possible, because you don't appear to have the talent to make it as far as Onision. But let's say some miraculous thing happens, everybody gets hit on the head at the same time with a blunt fucking object, and they get stupid enough to think that you're neat, and they keep watching you and watching you and watching you, and then you end up with this many subscriptions, and then you say something that people don't think is funny one day, or they think you're wrong, and the next thing you know, you've got 500,000 people making hate videos about you, and instead of people defending you or supporting you or trying to help you out in any kind of way to speak the truth, everybody will just jump in and torture your ass like the Frankenstein. So if you can't understand that, Mr. Blueberry Pie, I don't know what to tell you. But I do want to let everybody out there know what Mr. Blueberry Pie is like. Mr. Blueberry Pie wanted me to watch his video so he could get my reaction to it. He was hoping for a video response. Mr. Blueberry Pie, you got your video response. But I ask you to come into a live room with me and discuss your criticisms. I ask you to come in and talk about why you're doing this and why the personal attacks. Instead of coming in, you write me an email and tell me, I'm not going to come into your room. I'm not going to do this and do that. So basically, you're not man enough to look a person in the eye that you're accusing of all kinds of things. Instead, you'd rather hide behind your internet and sit behind your little video and not do anything. You don't actually want to interact with the people that you're pissing on and making accusations of. Well, that won't do too good for you if Onision ever decides to take people to court for slander, because then you'll actually have to sit there with the guy, look him right in the eye whenever you're sitting there making up all your shit. And that could cause you a lot of problems, couldn't it? Same for anybody else who's been involved in the kind of bullshit you're doing, Mr. Blueberry Pie. So, Mr. Blueberry Pie, I got to be honest with you. I've got no respect for people who can't look someone in the eye and tell them what they think. If someone has issue with me, even if I think it's not going to be super beneficial for me, I'll go into a chat room or a live room and talk to someone and deal. I've done it before many, many times in the past. I've went on other people's territory, and people have come into my territory, and we talk, we discuss things. That's what rational, logical people do. But I don't think you'd understand that, Mr. Blueberry Pie. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. You have been listening to Brett Keane from the YouTube channel Keane Vlogs.